We're in the heart of the Forest of Bowland, area of outstanding natural beauty, on our way through ripening hayfields to the Bowland Haytime Festival at Bell Sykes Farm, Slaidburn. From miniaturized rug embroidery to real bees with a clearly marked queen bee number 8 laying eggs in the comb and traditional wool spinning, we might be at any country fair. In the farmyard, the ancient cobbled surface is being revived.
This should last a lifetime now I've done it. It's, I mean, when the frost comes, they rise up, they go a bit soft, and then as soon as it goes, they go down again, and they tighten themselves, you know.
Other artisans demonstrate their skills with timber and stone. Soft meadows indeed. And now to the purpose of this day, an exhibition of traditional haytime and meadows.
And then our sheep, what we keep, they just get fed hay all winter. They've no concentrates to feed on, and I think if you're not very intensive, I think they're more than good enough to feed any livestock through winter. And a friend of mine, he bought some hay off us last year, and they were telling me the other day they had a poorly cow, and the only thing it would eat was the hay from these meadows. It wouldn't eat any proving, any concentrates. It would only eat, the only thing it would eat was that hay. So I think it has a lot of health benefit. It's quiet, it's non-polluting, you can talk to your fellow scythers while you're doing it, and I really enjoy it.
I find it a very relaxing and pleasant thing to do. Well, I come here a number of times a year to help Peter with the maintenance of the meadows, in cutting the rushes and so on. Really enjoy the scything. Cutting into the natural meadows is a really pleasant business.
We run Hereford cows up till last year, and they never got fed anything else. They were just fed hay through the winter, and that was more than enough for them. We actually had to watch those, they didn't get too fat.
My name's Sarah Robinson. I work for the Forest of Bowland Area of Outstanding Natural Beauty on the Haytime project. My role is as a Haytime Conservation Officer and Restoration Officer. So in Bowland we have some of the best hay meadows in the whole of Lancashire, but it's a very small resource. Since the war, we've lost 97% of our species-rich meadows, and so this project is designed to start to try and restore that area back towards what it would have been before. These meadows here, we're at Bell Sykes Farm, are a site of special scientific interest. They're also designated at a European level, so they're internationally important. There is nowhere with as many meadows in the whole of Lancashire as Bell Sykes Farm, so this really is a jewel in the crown. And we're lucky enough to be able to use these meadows as donor sites, and we use them to inoculate seeds back into meadows that have lost their plant species. So we take the whole crop, which is chopped by a forage harvester, and then it's spread out onto the new meadow. The seed drops there, and then with luck the following year we start to see certain species coming back in the new meadows. Especially, I'm just looking to see if I can see any here. The yellow rattle, which has a yellow flower, and also the eyebright, which has a little white flower. Both these are parasitic on grasses, so in a restoration scheme they help to suppress the amount of grass, open up the bottom of the sward so that more species can drop their seed and those seeds establish in the sward. So they're both really important species. We also try to transfer red clover. That helps with the natural fertility of the meadows. So to date, we started in 2012, and to date, just from Bell Sykes, we've restored 50 hectares more of meadows, and those are scattered all around the Hodder Valley. This year we've got 20 hectares to add to that total, and already next year we have a waiting list of another 8 hectares.
Traditional haymaking is probably the best way of making sure all the seed is removed from the grass and the wildflowers, with tedding it out and then rowing it up, which is the best way of creating a natural seed bed for the following year, which is especially good for the annual flowers.
Today's unsettled weather patterns have made traditional haymaking very difficult. Increasingly, farmers are changing to a modified system, making haylage, as here, where grass cut a couple of days ago is being tedded, tossed into windrows, baled and wrapped in 6 layers of plastic, all in a single day. But this method, while producing a nourishing feed, reduces the vitality of seed, if it survives at all, and less of it falls to the soil.
meadows support so many other types of animals in particular. So there's a huge range of invertebrates that use the meadows as their pollen and nectar source, and in turn the next layer up there are many more bats and swallows and swifts and martins and seed-eating birds that use these areas here. There's also a really high small mammal population, which means that we've seen the barn owl population here increase as well. So by restoring the vegetation and the habitat, it also allows the other layers of nature to thrive as well. We transferred a lot of yellow rattle and eyebright, as well as sweet vernal grass and red clover, which is what we were aiming to do. So it's been a really good result.